Ladies and gentlemen, now we've just received the announcement for Act 6, and while there's actually quite a lot of good stuff in here, there's something that's really annoyed me, man. Something that I read and I was like, this is so cheap, this is so rubbish, and just such a dick move, and it's so unnecessary. So yeah, I'm just feeling a little bit pissed off at the moment, and it's this bit here about champion requirements, which I think is so incredibly stupid and just comes across really greedy. So Act 6 is some of the most challenging content to date, and the perils within require only the strongest champions of the contest. Chapter 1 will contain champion requirements that will restrict the champions you can use to only 5 and 6 star champions. So if you've upgraded a load of really good 4-star champions, if they're kind of top of your roster at the moment, you haven't got lucky enough to pull good 5-star champions, but you can still play really well with those 4-star champions and you've invested in a lot of them, hey, they're completely useless for Act 6. You can't do anything with them, just because, ladies and gentlemen, because you should buy more 5-star heroes, and it's just so cheap. It's so unnecessary as well, because, you know, if people have the options, they're obviously going to go for the 5 and 6-star ones, but I think that's just a load of rubbish, mate. So this is something that's just really, like, reading it, just, it's like, really, Kabam? Really, you're going to tell people, like, 1 week before the release of Act 6 that if they've been gearing up additional utility in terms of their 4-star roster, that hey, you know, that's now completely invalid and it's not going to work. So good luck with that, lads, because 4-star champions, they're still bloody good, man. They extend to like 100% variant as well, and I think this is just one of the cheapest decisions they have ever made, and I really strongly hope that they reconsider it, because it's just rubbish, mate. It's really unnecessary, and also you know, if you've got certain champions that require like certain synergies as well, really kind of shafts you over when it comes to building certain teams there. So I think the champion requirements bit is a load of rubbish, and that's just really rubbed me up the wrong way. But aside from that, lads, what else? There's one more thing that's rubbed me up the wrong way. Aside from that, there's a fair bit of good stuff in here in terms of the rewards and upgraded stuff. But I am not looking forward to the amount of energy and paths. This thing seems like a big step backwards. I think one of the amazing things and great things about Act 5 is that it didn't drag on too much, and one of the perils of Act 4 is it's so long and so incredibly tedious. But in general, quests in Chapter 1 have a consistent energy requirement the whole way through. On average, all quests in Chapter 1 will have 3 energy per step, 9 to 10 paths, and 600 energy for quest mastery. So yeah, that just seems really long. I don't know until I've seen these maps in person, but it kind of just seems like you're dragging it out for like no apparent reason. So it just seems a little bit rubbish there. Kind of, I've always been of the opinion, like, once you do more than like 5 or 6 paths, like, it just becomes so tedious repeating like the same quest, the same boss. So yeah, I'm just not a fan of that at all. So those are the two things that have ticked me off, lads, that I'm not too happy about when initially reading this announcement. But anyway, we have the rewards when it comes to Act 6. So, what are we going to get for all this ball lake, lads? It's a proper ball lake so far. So, quest 1 to 6, and this is kind of all the rewards broken down for completion plus exploration, 35-star signature stones, so this is just the stuff that you get when you complete the chapters, and not the end completion rewards. A total of 180,000 gold, and 63,000 tier 2 alpha catalyst fragments, and 50 units. Just for pushing through and getting chapter 1 completion, you get 9,000 tier 5 basic fragments, so that's 1/5 of a fully formed T5 there, 2,000 6-star shards, 5,000 5-star shards, 1 5-star rank up gem crystal, 2 to 3, 1 tier 4 basic catalyst, 1 tier 4 class catalyst crystal, and 500,000 gold as well. So it's alright, you know, there might be some easy paths to completion to get through. I'm sure, you know, with like 9 or 10 paths, there's going to be one that's pretty straightforward to kind of blitz through for the first time. So those seem like potentially alright rewards. rewards, although this isn't like much more than your average, you know, just in terms of completion, your average like monthly uncollected. And I imagine it's going to be a fair bit more in terms of difficulty there, but I guess you also have the reward for getting the title as well, which we're going to talk about as well. So yeah, it's all right there. And then for the chapter 1 mastery, and this just made me laugh, man. You get 25% of one tier 5 class catalyst. So you get a random tier 5 class catalyst and you get 25% of it. So just to quickly look, actually, because you need tier 5 class catalysts to actually, I don't have any 6-star champions at that rank. I don't even know how many you need to take like a 6-star champion from 2 to 3, but that just made me laugh, man, because that's rubbish. That is just such a petty amount of tier 5 class catalyst there. And then for chapter 1 mastery as well, you get a 5-star rank up gem crystal, 3 to 4. You get a fully formed tier 5 basic catalyst. Oh, Mr. Generous there, Kabam. 4,000 6-star shards, pretty nice stack there. 8,000 5-star shards, 3 tier 4 basic catalyst, and 3 tier 4 class catalyst crystals, and 1 million gold as well. So this is, you know, anywhere between what is it, a total of 55, 60 paths to do. Kind of depends on duration, difficulty, all of that fun stuff. But these rewards, they seem all right. It's nothing like, you know, ground-shattering, amazing, but previously as well, usually when it comes to like the first chapter and the second chapter, the rewards like aren't really that great, and like the third and fourth have the banging rewards, and overall has the insane rewards as well. So yeah, maybe there's going to be some good redemption in that. But we also have the Cavalier title. So a new act, a new progression point. Summoners that complete Act 6 Chapter 1 will gain the new designation of Cavalier. This designation is not as game-changing as Uncollected, and is a step up similar in scope to becoming Contender, Proven, or Conqueror. Cavaliers will have access to a brand new Cavalier Crystal that guarantees at least a 3-star champion with a 38% chance at a 4-star champion that you can't even use in Act 6, an 11% chance at a 5-star champion, and a rare 1% chance at a 6-star champion. So boys, some lads are going to be wailing the flip out to get these crystals, because yeah, 1 in every 100 is going to give you a 6-star character, and they're going to be 200 units each. So in comparison to the bog standard feature Grandmaster crystals that we got in the moment, these are a bit of a step up, lads. But again, it's a spending thing, and there is like in these crystals, it's so stupid that at this point in the game they're saying that you can't use 4-star champions, you can't use 3-star champions, but you've only got a 12% chance at buying these crystals that you can get a champion that you can actually use in this act content. So stupid, man, so incredibly stupid there. So yeah, we've got all that fun stuff, but Cavaliers as well get access to a 25 unit discount on Grandmaster crystals, a new Cavalier calendar in place of the Grandmaster calendar that will grant a Grandmaster crystal over 7 days instead of 14, an upgraded daily crystal that contains a rare chance of tier 5 basic fragments, 5-star shards, or 6-star shards, and double the amount of tier 2 alpha fragments, T4CC, and tier 5 basic. So this upgraded daily crystal seems pretty good, and a slightly upgraded free 4-hour crystal with more gold as well. So overall, man, you know, I like a lot of the stuff down here. It seems, you know, fairly interesting. I'm, you know, personally being a little bit of a blubbery worm myself, gonna like these crystals. I just don't like the champion requirements, man, and I'm worried it's going to be a little bit too drawn out. To give you a bit of an idea as well of the average power index. So Quest 1 starts off 22k to 28k, just in terms of path opponents. Quest 6 has 28k to almost 40k PI there, and the bosses you can see are 55k PI to 72k PI. And to give you a bit of an idea, you know, the average uncollected boss has about, you know, what is it, like 35,000 to about 40,000 power index. So something to kind of keep in mind there for the difficulty. And then we've got some, what is it, brand new nodes. We've also got the release date as well, which I briefly talked about earlier. It's a week from today on the 13th of March, and I'm going to be live streaming it. And there is a Legends run as well. I am honestly not fussed about the Legends run. I'm going to be streaming this piece of content right out of the gate. But rank 1 to 5 gain 10 times tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystals, which is 2% each of a random tier 5 class catalyst, and 22,500 tier 5 basic catalyst fragments, and 2 tier 2 alpha catalyst fragments. So those are going to be very, very hotly contended. Rank 6 to 100 is 5 tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystals, and 11,250 tier 5 basic, and 1 tier 2 alpha. So yeah, we've got that, got all that stuff with it. The Legends run as well, and you have until the 13th of April to run that. So I'm going to be live streaming, putting out all the info. So if you want the Legends stuff, man, definitely subscribe to the channel, because we're going to have all of that fun stuff. And then we got the new buffs, and we've covered these buffs in kind of a brief video earlier. Like a month and a bit ago when they were all leaked, but it looks like some of them have actually changed. The kind of dashback one looks to be substantially better than it was before. So this one is called No Retreat. So when the attacker dashes back, they gain a degen timer for 1.2 seconds, and if you dash back again, it causes passive degeneration and will immediately kill you, essentially. So this actually used to be if you dash back once you died, and now it's you've got like the second dash back, so you've got a little bit of a buffer there, but you need to use your dashbacks very, very wisely. So that one, I think, is going to be one of the biggest pain in the ass nodes to deal with, but once you get used to it, it shouldn't be too bad there. And then we've got Special Delivery. The attacker begins the fight with 15 combo charges. Each landed basic attack decreases the combo charges by 1, and launching a special attack resets the charges. So you basically just need a lot of special attacks. Hyperion's going to be sick for this. Anybody with power gain, just to, you know, constantly get these charges back up. But this one doesn't seem like it's going to be bad at all. And then we've got Combo Party. So for every 10 hits of the combo meter, the attacker gains a permanent cruelty buff, granting plus 500 crit damage rating. But if you get struck, you lose all of the buffs, and you also take 40% of the defender's attack as damage. So basically, don't get hit, and you've got a massive damage bonus on this one. So this one can be quite nice. Then we've got Long Distance Relationship. So while close to the defender, the attacker gains a weakness debuff every 3 seconds, reducing their attack by 10% permanently. But then if you go far away from them, they fall off. So basically, you just need to get away from the opponent, kind of like a Mega Red, but instead of the degeneration, you've got weakness there. So that one's not too bad to deal with. Seems you know, fairly straightforward to play around. And then we've got Close Encounters. So while you're close to the defender, you regenerate 1% of your max health every second, but if you go far away, you degenerate 3% of your max health every second. So you've got to stay very, very close to the opponent, and then you can regen, get a ton of healing off this one. But this one, you know, seems fairly interesting. If this is kind of combined with what is it, scenarios where you need to bail out a lot of special attacks, it might be annoying, but power control champions, you know, like Magic, you should always be able to be right next to the opponent in a lot of matchups, so that'll be proper sick for that one. And then we've got Power Struggle. So the attacker cannot gain power during the fight through normal means. Each time the defender reaches a full bar of power, the attacker is granted one as well, and whenever the defender launches a special attack, the attacker loses an equal amount of power. So that one, you know, seems absolutely fine to deal with. Just got to throw special attacks whenever you have them, really. And then we've got Hurt Locker. So using the same type of special attack twice in a row gives the attacker a delayed blast charge for 5 seconds, which may be removed by landing a heavy attack. But if the blast expires, the attacker takes 50% of their health as direct damage. So basically, you can either not use the same special attack twice in a row, or you can throw a heavy attack right after to kind of get rid of this blast and sort yourself out there. But overall, man, like a lot of the stuff, it looks quite fun. These new buffs, I'm really, really looking forward to fighting them. I just think that the 5 and 6 star champion requirement is so much rubbish. It's so much rubbish. and to drop this and let people know 1 week before the release of Act 6, when people have been gearing up their rosters and preparing for this stuff, because this completely changes the dynamic of a lot of rank ups and investing for people, because it means that 4-star champions are now substantially less valuable as they don't carry into the deeper end game like they have previously. So it's just rubbish. It's really rubbish. It's really unnecessary, and I'm just not impressed. I'm not impressed at all. So those are my thoughts overall, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited for the live stream, but they just need to get rid of this. So I really hope that they wake up, smell the roses, and actually, you know, remove this, or I feel like there's going to be a fair amount of community backlash on it. So yeah, we're gonna see what's up when it comes to this one. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Do you love champion requirements? Are you a big fan of them? Or do you believe that skilled players should be able to bring in 4-star champions if they so please? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But aside from that, thank you very much for watching. Take care and have an absolutely fantastic day.